Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
As Morgan, one Mark of the Storm away from being stunned up, and will now just walk towards the wave, and is going to look for the solo kill. Not hit by the lightning rush, but there is the stun. Minions are helping out as well. The Ghost is on. The siphoning strike, and there's first blood to the Lord of the top lane.
Easy as that, getting some extra stack.
You know, if we're going to be able to figure this one
out.
In
fact, I need to check on Nasus lore just to make sure that I understand what his story is in Shurima. But first, we're going to check out this bottom lane as Delight and Viper will just look to destroy Envy. There's the flashes all coming forward, and that's Viper picking up a return kill.
Whoa!
As Polu going back in for a bit of an about-face maneuver. Now looks to try and get a kill onto Viper. He'll get it! Oh my god, the turnaround. Still, it is a 2-for-1 trade. Let's have a look at this one more time from Morgan's perspective.
Yeah, so gets the level up, importantly, from the minions there with the Spirit Fire to clear it up. Also gets access to Wither on the back of that. And you can see how slow the autos were from the cannon. Getting the cooldown, the auto Q.
And the little giggle as well. Morgan just kind of feeling it. What? Doran's like, that's actually kind of big. As Morgan is just going to try and walk this one off. Does have the ult. He's going to try and turn it here as he is just dead. Doran will be able to get some revenge. As similar story here in the mid lane as Zeker is going to throw out the last breath onto Fate. Now trying to get these extra autos in as he does just drift through the minions. But Fate standing his ground. The knockup will not connect.
Yeah, and obviously Doran got a kill there, but he had to call in help, which is...
Yeah, not very Giga Chat of him.
Yeah, very shameful behavior. Sorry, Doran, but you're not getting any positive praise for that one.
And also, it's a Nasus, right? Aren't you supposed to go 0-3 and then at like 40 minutes you come back into the game and one-shot everyone with your Q?
Yeah, he's playing for stacks.
Yeah.
You know, winning lane was a bonus.
You know, how do we not... It's been so long.
Yeah.
And we, of course, remember Wither because it's broken. We're going to have a look at it in action here as the Fury of the Sands does come out. Spirit Fire, they're both eating it, but there's too much chain CC. Morgan not going to be able to do anything about it. And Peanut just kind of punishing the lack of mobility of this Nasus.
Yeah,
Hanwha Esports are going to be looking for. I think that Delight's going to need to get some of these incredible angles that we have seen from this guy, especially on his Rakan. It's one of his most notable champions. That is going to be the Drake secured by Hanwha Life. Mountain Soul to come in. I'm pretty sure. Don't think they were quite able to get one last time around.
So I think it's really going to come down to execution of the fight. Oh.
Okay, Polo just going to walk in there one more time. That is a phenomenal layering of CC as the Glacial Prison flies in once again. Polo is just going to be dead. As Youngjae looking to throw some bowling balls around, but that is a gutter ball. And Viper is not going to be too worried about it. Here as Viper just tanks one turret shot. And in comes Peanut, one of our more reliable drivers. Obviously, on the other end of the spectrum to someone like Lehens. As Delight will be able to drive it in. And they just need time. They need time for Morgan to get as many stacks as possible.
Yeah, I really want to do a stack check now. It's been 6.5 minutes since our last one.
It's like,
he's got
I'm assuming like 270-ish.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, Tornado going to miss there as Fate in melee range is probably suboptimal. And Bowling Ball not going to quite connect, but Zeker is still going to be tagged. Youngjae not going to press that lilting lullaby button just yet.
That was so
as
low.
now, yeah, Peanut looking to try and make his way in. And Hanwha just going to say, all right. He's got 318.
Oh, he's pumping the numbers now.
Yeah, better than I thought. And there is a Wither onto Doran as well. Morgan walking aggressively towards the cannon. There's the Fury of the Sands, and it's the Fury of the Bros that Doran has to worry about. In comes Zeker, and Morgan just wants a 1v1 for goodness sake.
It's never a fair fight. You know, if it is, you know he'd win it. Doran.
It feels like Hanwha Life Esports are winning the fights, and they're also taking down all of the structures. And it's not going that well here for Bro as Youngjae looks for the bowling ball onto Doran. Could have been a double sleep opportunity there, but Zeker is just going to take an inner turret to 0 response. Solar Player is going to go wide. In goes Delight, finds a double quickness, and Viper is just free hitting, avoiding all of the skill shots as well outside of that bowling ball. But does just kill Polu one more time. Now Peanut looking to get even more. He is on vision. but he's just going to have to settle with a red buff by the looks of things.
Youngjae's coming over. He's pretty low.
Yeah, Peanut is not so low, as that circle is not really going to work out. Permafrost will connect, and there's the Glacial Prison onto Envy. He does cleanse it immediately, as Peanut's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way. Envy misses absolutely everything, and now Hanwha Esports are going to continue closing in. Peanut is just the bait every single time. Decker is also doing some Yasuo things, and yeah, like you say, that's some stacks for the Nasus. The True Shot Barrage was coming through. Windwall goes the opposite direction, though, just to make sure that Hanwha Esports take as much damage as possible from it. And now a teleport's coming in from Morgan. He is going to invest into this one. Fury of the Sands and the Ghost both available, and into the backline goes Doran. The Wombo combos here before the Nasus even gets to be involved, and they're just all lying on the floor.
Such good setup from Hanwha Esports. The engage there, flawless. Delight goes in first, Doran and Zeka to follow, and they just absolutely decimate, bro. Morgan's just...
He's waiting for another 1v1, I think.
Yeah, he's looking for it. He's not going to get his chance, I don't think. Doran's going to move away, and they're just pushing mid.
Yeah, another minion wave is going to be set up here as Polo, thankfully, not with a very long death timer, but they're never going to be able to defend this inhibitor. And it's familiar
really able to make such fantastic use of it next, not being given the windows.
Yeah, not quite. As Envy is in melee range with Peanut and is now just dead. I don't know how that happened, but I'm going to put it in the cons column here for the bros. Youngjae tries to watch out Eep, but he's the one saying Eep in this moment. As Morgan is going to throw down the Fury of the Sands, and I can feel that fury, but it is not going to be enough to win them this game. In goes Polo, out goes Fate, and it is that sort of lack of coordination that has been plaguing the bros so far in this game, and it's going to continue, as it looks like Hanwha Esports are done with this one. 10,000 gold the lead, and they are just going to end it here in 23 minutes. The Baron was picked up, and then they just said, we are out of here. That is precisely what's going to happen. The Blade Call are going to come in, but it's the Ace picked up.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.